Good morning, Cullman, and thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Dustin Isom, and today is Wednesday, September 4th. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on the Lynx Trunk or Treat event, Holly Pond Senior Bingo, and the upcoming Farm City poster contest. All of this plus sports, weather, and more, but for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. The Wallace State Cares Fair will take place in the Bailey Center lobby tomorrow, September 5th. Students are invited to attend the event to gain valuable information and learn about the array of resources Wallace State Community College provides on campus. Those who visit all of the booths at the fair will be entered into a drawing for a chance to win a Wallace State merchandise prize pack. The event promises to be an excellent opportunity for students to familiarize themselves with the support services available to them. Next up, the Good Hope Quarterback Club is on the lookout for a group, club, church, or team interested in earning some extra money by parking spectator cars at each of the Good Hope varsity home games this season. The club is offering a payment of $300 per game for a volunteering group of 5 to 6 people. For more information, contact Jason Phillips at 256-962-2837. And wrapping up our top stories, September is National Library Card Sign-Up Month. The Cullman County Public Library System and its branches are participating. Libraries are expanding their collections, programs, and services to help community members achieve personal goals. This month is a perfect opportunity to start the school year with a new library card. Visit your local library branch with a valid photo ID, proof of Cullman County residency, and, if applicable, the child who wishes to get a card. Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports.
What's in the magazine? October's peeking in. Oktoberfest in Cullman, let the fun begin. Heroes in our town, business all around. Recipes for sharing, joy everywhere found. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears. Community so bright, polka through the night. Sports spotlight today, kids come out to play. Fields and courts are buzzing in the autumn sway. Germans came to stay, crafts and brews on display. Cullman's heart is glowing in the polka way. Colonel Cullman cheers, history in our ears. Community so bright, polka through the night.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. A stout defensive effort and exceptional special teams performance led the UAB Blazers to a commanding 41-3 win over Alcorn State last week. UAB held Alcorn State to just 177 yards of total offense, including a meager 60 through the air. The Blazers collected 5 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, 1 interception, 5 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. Chris Bracey led the defense with a career-high 8 tackles. On special teams, the Blazers blocked a punt early in the first quarter to set the tone and returned their first punt for a touchdown since 2013, courtesy of Cam Shanks. Jonah DeLange made both of his field goals from 41 and 24 yards and converted all 5 of his pats. Patrick Foley's lone punt traveled 64 yards, and Noah Grant sent 4 of his 8 kickoffs for touchbacks. Offensively, UAB put up 517 yards, led by Jacob Zeno, who was 23 of 32 for 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Shanks had 73 receiving yards on 6 catches and 98 punt return yards, while Lee Beebe Jr. rushed 15 times for 82 yards and 2 touchdowns. The running back unit also shined, finishing with 302 yards on 53 carries. The Blazers took the opening kickoff and marched right down the field, capped by a 2-yard touchdown run from Beebe Jr. for an early 7-0 lead. Following a blocked punt, UAB needed just 3 plays to find the end zone again, with Brandon Hawkins Jr. hauling in a touchdown to make it 14-0. Despite 3 UAB turnovers in the first half, the Blazers led 28-3 at halftime, holding Alcorn State to just 86 yards of total offense in the opening half. The only scoring in the third quarter was a 41-yard field goal from DeLange, which he followed up with a 24-yarder in the fourth. Shanks concluded the scoring with a 57-yard punt return touchdown, bringing the final score 41-3. UAB will play to travel ULM Saturday at 6 p.m. The game will air on ESPN+. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in sports coverage from across the area. We'll be right back after this message. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with the news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. On Saturday, September 28th at 5 p.m., Goat Island Brewing will host the Alabama Stein Hoisting Championship qualification. Teams of 10 will compete to cross the finish line with the best time and least amount of spillage. The winning team will advance to the state championship at the Cullman Oktoberfest on October 5th. The winner will receive a lighted sign and other exciting Goat Island merchandise. For more information, visit Goat Island Brewery's Facebook page. Mark your calendars, ghouls and goblins. The Link of Cullman County has scheduled its annual Trunk or Treat for Friday, October 25th from 6 until 7:30 p.m. Enjoy an evening of fall fellowship, candy, and fun. This year's event will be hosted on a Friday instead of the traditional Thursday, and will take place at the Link, located at 708 9th Street Southeast. Don't miss this spooky celebration. Bingo was the perfect activity for the seniors of Holly Pond after returning from the long holiday weekend. The Holly Pond Senior Center residents enjoyed playing bingo with Moss Service Funeral Home staff yesterday. They also had a special visit from Teddy, Moss Service Funeral Home's service pet, adding a little extra fun to the event. Information about the Cullman County Farm City Poster Contest is being sent home this week with all Cullman County School students. This year's theme is Our Community Counts on Farmers. Students are encouraged to make the theme clearly visible on their posters and use bright, bold colors while utilizing as much space as possible. For more information, email adempsey@ccboe.org. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Nellie L. Hawkins. Nellie L. Hawkins, 87 of Grafton and formerly of Bluntsville, passed away on Monday, August 26 at Brooksdale Assisted Living in Westlake. A graveside service for Ms. Hawkins will be held at 9 a.m. on Thursday, September 5th at Fairview West Cemetery in Hanceville. Glennis Kilgo. Funeral service for Glennis Kilgo, 68 of Hanceville, who passed away on September 2nd, will be held at 10 a.m. on Saturday, September 7th at Hanceville Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow the service at Hopewell Cemetery. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today, we're looking at partly sunny skies with temperatures reaching a high of around 85. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy conditions with a low near 66. Tomorrow, there's a slight 20% chance of showers after 1 p.m., and it will be partly sunny with a high near 82. Tomorrow night, skies will remain mostly cloudy with a low of around 63. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. But for now, I'm Dustin Isom with Cullman Today, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday, Cullman.